Or sentences. For example, she is both intelligent and hardworking. We have used the conjunctions both and to join the two sentences. She is intelligent, she is hardworking. There are two types of conjunctions. They are coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. Now I am handing over the rest part of this presentation to my good friend Shorish. Thank you.
Welcome my respected teachers and my dear friends to our English 1 project. I want to thank colleague for sharing the brief about conjunction and giving me the opportunity to continue the presentation. I am Shorish Datta from class 7A and I am going to discuss more about the different kinds of conjunction. As stated earlier, there are two different kinds of conjunction, coordinating conjunction and subordinating conjunction. Now, what is a coordinating conjunction? A coordinating conjunction is used to join two independent statements or two statements of equal rank. For example, the weather was fine and the sea was calm. The train was fully packed, but we got comfortable seats. He is neither lazy nor careless. Here, and, but, and neither, nor are coordinating conjunction, and these conjunctions are used to join statements which are more or less of the equal rank or of the same type. Now let's come to the topic of subordinating conjunction. What is a subordinating conjunction? A conjunction used to join two statements of one of which is dependent on the other is called a subordinating conjunction. For example, I am afraid that I will not be able to come. I will give him your message whenever I see him. Although he lost heavily, he did not lose heart. Here, that, whenever and although are subordinating conjunction, and these conjunctions join statements which are more or less dependent on each other. Now let's come to the topic of correlative conjunction. Some conjunctions convey their full sense only when they are used in pairs. They are called correlative conjunctions. These conjunctions may be sometimes a coordinating conjunctions and sometimes a subordinating conjunction. For example, she is both intelligent and hardworking. She can speak not only French but German also. The speech was so moving that all eyes became wet. Here, both and not only but also and so that are all correlative conjunction, and these conjunctions are used in pairs. This was all about conjunction. Thank you.
Hello, I am Rick Chakraborty representing the English exhibition project of class 7 from WWA Kashipur English School. Our topic for the exhibition project is the poem The Slave's Dream, written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. So now we are going to know some facts about Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow was born on February 27, 1807 and died on March 24, 1882. His famous works include Paul Revere Ride, The Song of Hiawatha, Evangeline, Voices of the Night, and ballads and other poems. Now what's the poem about? The poem, as we can understand from its title, is based on the life struggle of a slave. He is an African American slave who is captured away from Africa, his homeland, and lands up in America in the rice field. He is overexhausted to work anymore and lies beside the dispersed rice. In his sleep, he dreams of his native land. He dreams of his friends, his family members, and his fellow beings of Africa. He also dreams his fellow wildlife. He dreams of his wonderful days he spent as a king in his tribe. The lions and the hyenas are seen to be shouting of his liberty in his dream. This poem reflects the bitter truth of a slave's life, where the soul of a slave attains liberty through death and not through life. This can be understood here. His soul has at last attained liberty from years of inhuman treatment and oppression. So that was all.
Hi, this is Mritika Das from class 7C, WWA Kashipur English School, and I am taking over from Rick. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow was inspired to write about slavery in 1842. He wrote this particular poem, The Slave's Dream, during the abolitionism movement. He wrote these types of poems in hope that they would bring awareness about the African American slaves and also help end slavery. This is a brief overview to the African American experience. In the mid 1500s, European mariners started bringing black Africans to America as slaves. This concept was quite new to the American history, but it was known to other parts of the world like Europe or Africa. For example, in the 8th century, Moorish merchants traded humans as merchandise to the Mediterranean seas. Even African people kept slaves. The slaves were usually prisoners, criminals, or the lowest members of the caste system. They were sold at auctions to owners who wanted them primarily as plantation workers. The owner had complete right over their slaves and could even kill them if they didn't do their work properly. Despite their hardships, the slaves were successful in developing their own culture. From this 1820 till the start of the US Civil War, abolitionists has called on the federal government to put an end to the ownership of humans. Thank you.
मंदिर मस्जिद गिरजा घर ने बांट लिया भगवान को। मंदिर मस्जिद गिरजा घर ने बांट लिया भगवान को। धरती बांटी सागर बांटा, धरती बांटी सागर बांटा, मत बांटो इंसान को। मंदिर मस्जिद गिरजा घर ने बांट लिया भगवान को। श्रद्धेय प्रधानाचार्य, उप प्रधानाचार्य एवं समस्त शिक्षकगण को मेरा प्रणाम। साथ में सभी अभिभावकों तथा विद्यालय के समस्त छात्र छात्राओं को मेरा नमन है। मैं अद्रिजा दास 7C आप लोगों के समक्ष एक परियोजना प्रस्तुत करने जा रही हूँ, जिसका नाम है मत बांटो इंसान को। वर्तमान समय में मनुष्य अपने विचारों से संकीर्ण हो गया है, जिसके कारण वे अपने आप को अलग अलग धर्मों में बांट लिया है। यहाँ तक धर्म जाति के नाम पर वे भगवान को भी बांट लिया है। कोई मंदिर में जाता है तो कोई मस्जिद में, कोई गिरजाघर जाते हैं तो कोई गुरुद्वारे जाना पसंद करते हैं। इससे क्या हो रहा है? इससे मनुष्य के अंदर जो आपसी प्रेम और सौहार्द का अभाव दिखा जा रहा है। धर्म और जाति के नाम पर परस्पर की दूरियां बढ़ती जा रही है। ऐसी विषम परिस्थितियों में कवि हमें यह संदेश देते हैं कि हमें धर्म जाति से ऊपर उठकर मानव धर्म को अपनाना चाहिए। परस्पर के हृदय में प्यार की गंगा प्रवाहित करें और उसी प्यार की गंगा में सभी धर्मों के लोगों को डुबकी लगाकर भारत की एकता और अखंडता बनाए रखने का संकल्प करें। अब मैं 2 पंक्तियों के साथ अपने विचारों को समाप्त करती हूँ। नफरत बुरी है, न पालो इसे, दिल में खालिश है, निकालो इसे। ना मेरा ना तेरा, ना इसका ना उसका, ये हम सबका वतन है, संभालो इसे। धन्यवाद।
Good morning everyone, this is Shreyas Basu from class 7C and today I will demonstrate the magnificent monument, the Qutub Minar. So to make this eco-friendly model, I have used some chart paper, cardboard and newspaper rolls, and to make the surrounding I have used sand and some real plants. Qutub Minar is present in New Delhi and was started to build in the year 1192 CE by Qutbuddin Aibak, who was the founder of slave dynasty, and Delhi Sultanate was unable to complete it as he died when he had a fall from his horse while playing chaugan or polo. It was completed by Iltutmish, who was the son-in-law of Qutbuddin Aibak and governor of Awadh before he became a king. Qutub Minar is a tall tapering tower of 5 stories made up of marble and red sandstone. It has a height of 239 feet, whereas the top width is of 9 feet and the bottom width is of 47 feet. It consists of a spiral staircase of 379 steps. Alauddin Khalji built an entrance door called the Alai Darwaza to Qutub Minar. It is said that its design has been derived from the minaret of Jam present in western Afghanistan. On 1369, a massive lightning strike destroyed the top story. Firoz Shah Tughlaq replaced the destroyed story and added one more. On 4th December 1981, of about 300 to 400 people stampeded towards the exit due to lighting failure, in which 45 people died and several were injured. From then onwards, public access to the inside tower was completely stopped by the government. Thank you and stay safe and healthy.
Hi, I'm Apurva Bharti of class 7C. Today I am going to tell about global warming and its causes. Global warming means an increase in the average temperature on Earth, and this temperature increase is mainly caused by a number of human activities such as smoke from vehicles, factories, burning waste, etc., deforestation, release of chlorofluorocarbons from refrigerators, air conditioners, etc. Apart from human activities, there are some of the natural causes for global warming, including volcanic eruptions and forest fires. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ritishka Pandey. I study in class 7. I am going to tell you the effects of global warming. The most distinct effect of global warming is climate change, which is destroying our ecosystem. Species loss and endangerment is rising with global warming. It causes wildfire and loss of green cover. Rise in oceanic water levels due to melting of glaciers and ice caps is a result of global warming. Extreme weather events such as heat waves, droughts, blizzards, and rainstorms are occurring more and with greater intensity due to global warming. The increased level of carbon dioxide has led to ocean acidification, which makes it difficult for marine life such as corals and planktons. These lead to coral bleaching events. Depletion of ozone layer is an effect of global warming. This leads to an increase in ultraviolet rays reaching the Earth's surface, causing a variety of health problems. We all need to contribute to reduce pollution and thus global warming. This will make our Earth a better place to live in. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Anushka Sinha of class 7A. I'm going to tell the prevention of global warming. To protect us from global warming, we should maintain the rules of the 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. First, instead of using private vehicle frequently, we can cover the short distance by walking and to spread awareness to our society to protect our environment. Number 2, we must use eco-friendly household cleaning products and ban the uses of chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs. Number 3, pesticides and the uses of the dangerous nitrous oxide can be avoided by using natural fertilizers. Number 4, we must develop stringent regulations for rocket launches. Number 5, we should recycle more and plant more trees in our surroundings, gardens, nursery, etc. And finally, the uses of the renewable energy resources will decrease the uses of carbon dioxide, methane and nitrous oxide. Thank you.
Hello everybody, I am Shoham Ghosh from class 7 section B. Today I am going to demonstrate a few interesting mathematical tricks. For our first trick, square tricks for 2-digit numbers. Trick 1, square trick for any 2-digit numbers. I have taken here 62 square, which equals to 62 to be multiplied by 62. Step 1, we need to find the square of each digit of the above number. That means 6 square and 2 square. That gives us 36 and 4. But in this case, we have to write down 04. Then we multiply the first digit with the second digit of the above number. That means 6 to be multiplied by 2. Then the product of the above numbers are to be again multiplied with 2. That means 6 into 2 is to be again multiplied with 2, which gives us 24. The product retrieved in step 3, that is 24, or 6 into 2 into 2, is to be added with the square of each digit in step 1, that is 36, 04, leaving the last digit. Here the last digit is to be left blank. So if we add this, we get 4, 4, here 6 plus 2, 8, and here 3. Therefore, 62 square equals to 3844. Trick 2. Square trick for a 2-digit number whose unit digit or last digit is 5. For example, 85 square, which equals to 85 to be multiplied by 85. Step 1. We need to multiply the first digit, that is 8, by the next higher digit, that is 9, and then attach 25. Step 2. Since 8 into 9 equals to 72, the answer is 7225. Here in the flow chart, we will be able to understand better. 85 square, here 8 is to be multiplied with 9, which gives us 72, and here 5 is to be multiplied by 5, which gives us 25. Therefore, 85 square equals to 7225. For our next trick for multiplying 2-digit numbers with same first digit and the second digits that sum up to 10. Trick. We will use the same trick as trick 2 for this type of multiplications. For example, I have taken 83 into 87. Here I take 8 from here and multiply by 9, and here I multiply 7 into 3. That is, here I get 72 and here I get 21. Therefore, 83 into 87 equals to 7221. Hope you will find this video interesting and useful. Thank you all for watching.
Good morning. I am Anumita Naik of Class 7 Section A. Today I am demonstrating the human excretory system. The human body produces many excretory items such as water, carbon dioxide, excess salts, excess vitamins and nitrogenous components like urea, uric acid, creatine, creatinine, lactic acid, bilirubin, etc. These wastes, if accumulated in our body, can lead to life-threatening situations. So, the human excretory system is responsible for elimination of these wastes from our body. The human excretory system mainly consists of a pair of kidney, a pair of ureter, a urinary bladder and a urethra. The renal arteries and the renal veins are closely associated with the human excretory system. As referred in the chart, the impure blood from the body comes to the kidneys through the renal arteries. The kidneys are bean-shaped organs situated at the back of our abdomen. After the process of purification which takes place inside the kidneys, the impurities are stored in the kidney while the purified blood is carried back to the circulatory system of the human beings through the renal veins. The impurities stored in the kidney form urine, which is then transferred to the urinary bladder through these two narrow tubes called ureter. They have valves which prevent the backflow of urine to the kidney. The urinary bladder is a bag-like structure which can hold the urine for 4 to 5 hours. It is situated in the pelvic cavity of human beings. It makes the urination infrequent and controlled. Urethra is a small narrow tube at the end of the urinary bladder which has a muscle at its neck called the sphincter muscle which relaxes to let the urine pass out. The urine is composed of harmful waste products which, if stored in our body, can lead to dire consequences. So, the human excretory system is vital for our and our body's health and well-being. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hello, I am Shubham Chatterjee from class 7C and today I am going to demonstrate a neuron. A neuron is a typical nerve cell that is specially designed to transmit information to other nerve cells, muscle or gland cells. A neuron consists of 4 parts: the dendrite, cell body, action and action terminal. The cell body. The cell body is covered by a plasma membrane. It has a distinct nucleus, all cell organelles and cytoplasm. It controls metabolism, provides energy and synthesizes proteins for repair of damaged cells. Then is the dendrite. Dendrites are branch structures that emerge from the cell body. They are branched to increase the surface area and the capacity to receive signals. The dendrites receive signals through the action terminals of other neurons. Then comes the actions. The actions are a long process that extend from the cell body to the action terminal. These actions transmit messages from the cell body to action terminals. The size of the action chain may vary from a few millimeters to even more than a meter. Then comes the action terminal. The action terminal, each action gets divided into a number of action terminals. These action terminals have knob-like structures at their heads which store chemicals, and these chemicals help in the transmission of messages from one neuron to another. Now, what is the use of this neuron and the nervous system? Well, when we feel pain, why do we feel this pain? We feel this pain because the cell presence in the area where we have got hurt gets stimulated. They send signals to the brain which is read by him, and they send signals back to our area where we have got hurt. Now, in this case of neuron, the dendrites are always the first to receive the signals. They transmit it to the cell body, which transfers them to the axons, which transfers them to the action terminals. Now, these action terminals are either in contact with muscle fibers or with gland cells or with the dendrites of other neurons. And the messages, they are actually nerve impulses that travel through the neurons. And this is how we feel the pain, and this is the use of the neurons in the whole nervous system. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I Ayushka and Devarpan Shah of class 7A are here to present our physics project on convection chimney. Here, convection chimney. Here, the candle hits the air surrounding it as the air in the chimney A. This air becomes less dense, that is, lighter and rises upwards. Its place is taken by the cold air rushing down the box to the chimney B, which carries the smoke of the dhoop or the agarbatti with it. Now this incoming air gets heated up and rises up. Thus, it forms a convection current of smoke through the chimney A.
Hello everyone, my name is Devarpan Shah from class 7. First of all, I want to convey my humble regards to all of my respected teachers and gratitude to my friends. The model you are seeing is of convection chimney. First of all, convection is a process of transfer of heat by the actual movement of the molecules of a medium. We know that liquids and gases are poor conductors of heat, and transfer of heat occurs mainly due to convection in these mediums. In convection, the transfer of heat is always vertically upward. Following these principles of convection, many appliances and goods are made which we use in daily life. One of the most common example is the use of convection chimney. When a candle is lighted, the candle being the source of heat heats up the surrounding air in the chimney. When an incense stick is brought near the chimney, the smoke of the incense stick, being cooler, falls down as it is heavy. Then it heats up, and the heated smoke, being lighter in weight, rises up and escapes through the furnace, as you can see in this model. Then again the cool smoke descends down, heats up, the heated air being lighter, rises up and escapes through the furnace. As a result, a convection current is being set up, and this process continues till the temperature of the both mediums are equal. Here the mediums are this smoke from the incense stick and the heated surrounding air in the chimney. I know there are many imperfections in this model, as I could not gather much resources due to current COVID pandemic, but I did my best to make this model. I hope you like this model and this experiment. Thank you, stay safe, be healthy.
Uddita Shortkar, a student of WWA Kashipur English School, currently reading in 7th grade. My co-partner is Aruna Jana Mullik. We have prepared a project on the working of an electric bell.
Hello everyone, my name is Aruna Jana Mullik, student of WWA Kashipur English School, class 7A. Today I will show you all how to make an electric bell. I have collected some things to make it. Upper portion of cycle bell, 15 watt battery, DC motor, rotors from my old toy plane, switch, insulated copper wire, pencil and box. I will put the pencil first right here. I have added glue in the first place to save amount of time, and I have also added the wires, fixed the wires so that time is less consumed. Then I fix the bell. I fix the rotors and the motor. Now I will fix the battery. I have fixed it. Now I will fix the switch. Yes, it is now fixed. So now let's see if it works or not.
Hello everyone. Hope you are all having a good day and are all safe at home. I am Shomodip Das of class 7C. Today I am going to describe you the regular reflection and irregular or diffuse reflection of light. At first I have taken a box, cut the front side of it and put a cellophane paper. Then I have made two holes, one at the upper side of the box and another at the right side of the box. Now I will place a mirror inside the box to the upper side of the box. And then I will place a laser pointer to the right side of the box, and then I will focus the laser on the mirror. Now we can see that the reflection gets reflected in a particular direction. So we can tell that the reflection of light from a smooth and polished surface like the mirror has a definite reflection of light and is also parallel. Now if we take a cardboard instead of the mirror, and then if we focus the pointer on the cardboard, we can see that the light scatters all the ways. So we can tell that the reflection of light is not perfectly smooth and even is called irregular reflection of the light, where all the uneven surface of the surface, where all the uneven surface gets reflected on all the directions. And if the incident ray is parallel, the reflected beam of light.
Hello everyone, this is Soham Biswas from class 7B of WWA Kashipur English School.
And I am Yuvraj Bhattacharjee from class 7C from WWA Kashipur English School.
Today, in our physics project, we are going to talk about how a thermostat works. A thermostat is a special kind of bottle in which we can keep hot liquid hot and cold liquid cold. This is done because the thermostat can prevent all the three types of heat transfer, which are conduction, convection and radiation. What is conduction? Conduction is the process of transfer of heat from molecule to molecule from the hot end to the cold end of the medium. This means that the heat is transferred from one molecule to another to change the temperature of the entire material. Next comes convection. Convection is the process of heat transfer by the actual movement of the particles of the medium. This means that in conduction, the particles of the medium actually move from one place to another to change the temperature of the entire medium. Liquids and gases are mainly heated by convection. As liquids and gases are poor conductors of heat, they are mainly heated by convection. The last method of heat transfer is by radiation. Radiation is the process in which heat directly passes from one body at high temperature to another body at low temperature. In radiation, the heat directly transfers from one body at high temperature to another body at low temperature without affecting the medium, which means that no medium is required for the transfer of heat by radiation. These were all the three types of heat transfer, and now we will know how a thermostat blocks all the three types of heat transfer.
Our school exhibition project of physics this year is a thermostat. First, I will say what is a thermostat. A thermostat is a special kind of glass or a bottle which keeps hot liquid hot and cold liquid cold for a long period of time. Now I will say how a thermostat works. There are two glass bottles placed inside a plastic case and a vacuum is placed between them. The remote of the vacuum is to reduce the transfer of heat by conduction. There is a hot stopper which also reduces the escape of heat by convection. As you can see, they are shining both the surfaces, the outer one on the inner bottle and the inner one on the outer bottle, which reduces the transfer of heat by radiation. Now I will say what is a spring. This is a spring which acts like a shock absorber of this bottle. So we can see that no transfer of heat can be possible in this thermostat. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Hope you are all having a good day and are all safe at home. I am Shomodip Das of class 7C. Today I am going to describe you the regular reflection and irregular or diffuse reflection of light. At first I have taken a box, cut the front side of it and put a cellophane paper. Then I have made two holes, one at the upper side of the box and another at the right side of the box. Now I will place a mirror inside the box to the upper side of the box. And then I will place a laser pointer to the right side of the box. And then I will focus the laser on the mirror. Now we can see that the reflection gets reflected in a particular direction. So we can tell that the reflection of light from a smooth and polished surface like the mirror has a definite reflection of light and is also parallel. Now if we take a cardboard instead of the mirror and then if we focus the pointer on the cardboard, we can see that the light scatters all the ways. So we can tell that the reflection of light which is not perfectly smooth and even is called irregular reflection of the light, where all the uneven surface gets reflected on all the directions. And if the incident ray is parallel, the reflected beam of light
Light is a form of energy. It is an electromagnetic radiation that shows properties of both particles and waves. Colors of light. Light is made of 7 different colors called VII'20 together. They are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Primary colors. Primary colors are the colors of light by mixing which white light is obtained. They are red, green and blue. Secondary colors. They are the colors of light that are formed by mixing two primary colors. Red plus green forms yellow, red plus blue forms magenta, and green plus blue forms cyan. White light. White light is formed of 7 different colors. When white light is seen through a glass prism, it splits into 7 different colors. Here I have a flower, a leaf and a paper. When these 3 things are seen in white light, we can see the respective colors of these objects. The flower looks orange, the leaves look green and the white paper looks white.
Hello, my respected teachers and my dear friends. I am Dijobrata Mukherjee from class 7B and today I am going to make a very interesting dish and very delicious which I have named Fusion Brownie Mousse. As the festive seasons are coming, we can make this dish as a dessert, and sometimes our parents do not buy us mousse from outside. That is the reason I am here today to show you how to make mousse very easily at home with very few ingredients. So let's see what are the ingredients required to make a delicious fusion brownie mousse. So let's see. The ingredients are crushed brownie cake, which is easily available at any grocery store, strawberry ice cream, mango ice cream, chocolate wafer rolls, chocolate sauce and cherry. For making fusion brownie mousse, I am using strawberry and mango ice cream, but you can use flavors of your choice. So let's see how to make it. First we will take a transparent glass and we will add choco brownie cake. As you can see, I have made a layer of choco brownie cake. Now over it, I will add mango ice cream. As you can see, I have also made the second layer. Now over it, I will again make a layer of choco brownie cake. As you can see, 3 layers have been made. At the last, I will add strawberry ice cream. As you can see, a 4th layer is also made. Now it's time for garnishing. We will take some choco wafer rolls and place it over it. Now we will take a cherry and in the middle we will place it. We can take some more in the middle, and at last we will spread some choco cake over it. Our choco brownie cake is ready. Now you can enjoy it with your friends and family. Thank you and have a nice day.